Welcome back to the Bryan Devore Connection. I'm your host, Bryan Devore. Nurturing Care Living. It's the name of a company, but it's also symbolism for who this person is and how they care about their clients. So who is that person? Her name is Sheffield. She's a friend of mine here with Nurturing Care Living. Sheffield, thank you for coming today.
Good morning, Bryan.
How are you
Good
doing?
morning, everyone.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Good.
It's Friday. It's
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm doing well. Yeah. Friday, looking forward
How
to the
did
weekend.
you nurture your Friday?
I worked out this morning and I had a good breakfast, so I'm ready to attack the day. How about you?
I love that.
Good, good. Nurturing Care Living,
Mhm.
and you are a placement professional. First, let's kind of talk about high level. What does the placement professional do?
Well, a placement professional basically is an extension of the family. It's somebody that can help them navigate the process on what's next. It's a vulnerability of the family. So you want to be an extension of like, how can I nurture this process? So for Nurturing Care Living, we um, always try our best to be that person for them, for the next step. We help them navigate and give them resources as much as what can we do to help them, and if they need a place to be the next transition of their home, then this is start of the process. And pretty much we give them all the resources for assisted living, memory care, and the community setting, and kind of just give them the guidance where is the best option for them to make, whether it's a community setting where it's organized schedules. There's a flow, there's an everyday living for them, and then there's everybody around there with fellow senior communities, and um, everybody can come and visit them, versus in a house setting it's more of like a residential care home where there's only 6 of them, and it's more of individuality and kind of just more personalized, like a home setting. So kind of give them that kind of information, so they basically know what they feel like the best care for their loved ones.
Got it. So you are basically a navigator.
A navigator.
Yeah.
And then so what set us apart is throughout the whole process, it could be very messy. It could be very difficult. It could be overwhelming to someone. I mean, even us as a person, as we go through what we have to go through in our personal life, how much more to the ones that we are trying to help. And this is our everyday living. We go to work, they become the family that we help. They become friends, they become everyone. So my way of living and my thinking is, if you nurture that care, it becomes more than just a service. It embodies exactly what your purpose is, how you want to live your life every day. And so at Nurturing Care Living, it's we nurture the care. We capture how can we care to that one person in our life. It may be our client, our friend, our family, our neighbor, whoever it might be. Um, I believe that when you nurture a connection, a relationship, it's more than just a service. It becomes an extension of everyone. Like how we met, like it was a networking. It was a lot of
Different events.
That we go to together. Um, it just becomes, like it can become your friends, your colleagues. I see this whole industry as we're all providers of care.
Mm-hmm.
Deeply, we nurture the care because we won't be in this industry if our heart's not in there to nurture it. So, earlier about like with the placement, we all know that there's definitely a lot of like professional etiquettes that you have to follow through and have guidelines. That's why I'm also a member of NPRA.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to make sure that we follow that ethics and the moralities and the codes, but at the same time we want to show that we're nurturer of cares, like
Right.
all of us. We're all San Diego, professionals.
Right. Serving the senior
Serving the
population.
senior population, and that's why we also have our San Diego professional placements. My bunch of ladies that we have our little group together, and we're gonna meet up soon too, and have good fun and talk about how much care can we provide for someone and how we can help and connect with each other.
Right.
How we're able to network. How we believe in and what our values are.
Yeah. So I love the idea of nurturing care, which is fantastic, and I really am a fan of placement professionals. I often compare placement professionals to what a real estate agent does,
Yes.
helping
Same
find a
thing with
home.
me.
It's very
Yes.
similar.
Yes.
And when a family is sort of tasked with helping their loved ones find a place for them to live the next chapter, it can be overwhelming. There's
It
so
can
many
be overwhelming.
choices,
Correct.
and they don't know how to weed through it. They need someone they can trust
Yes.
who will guide them throughout the whole
Yes.
process.
Yes, and like I said, there are a lot of San Diego professionals here in locally. So everyone's like well connected, and we're developing a good camaraderie right now. So it's a teamwork. For me personally, it makes me feel blessed to be with the same industry that shares the same heart, shares the same purpose and same goal. So at the end of the day, we're all individuals that are needing some nurturing care as well.
Yeah.
So I think that waking up every day knowing that this is what you want to do, it's not a job, it's not a task. That definitely there's responsibilities and obligations to do those things, but imagine helping out someone and nurturing that relationship in any way possible, in any kind of connections. You both can work together.
Right.
Sometimes they may not be a good fit for others, and sometimes it's not the direction that they need at the moment. So you extend your arms and say, "Hey, Brian, I need some help, with the housing of this specific client. I'd like for you to help me out, and that's just how it grows. There's a sense of trust and sense of good connection.
Yeah.
And that's how nurturing care living wants to, um, spread our purpose.
Yeah.
It's a nurturing care of everyday living.
Yeah. And you have all the resources that
Yes.
people need. So if they're ready to move into a community or a boarding care, you can help guide them, find the ones that best meet their needs,
Yes.
walk them through the process. But maybe if they're not ready, but they need home care or they need something else, you
Yes,
know the
home
people
care.
for that.
Oh, okay. Oh, these are the home care that I trust. And you give them the options, and of course, they connect. We all connect to each other. And then they might need some home health. They might need some down the road like hospice. Like, who do you have in mind? Like, oh, I know that team very well. They're nurturers. So that's how I feel like I connect with someone when I
Yeah.
meet them every day. It's a blessing to be in the senior living industry, helping out, other professionals. But at the same time, you become like family.
Yeah. When do you recommend that people reach out to you?
When they feel like there's any chance of like maybe starting the symptoms of, for instance, Alzheimer's and dementia, or there's some memory care going on in there. A home health nurse can report to the social worker, and the social worker's job is to help out that specific family or specific client. And if we have nurtured relationship, oh, I know a nurturer, then maybe call Sheffield. And then if they ask me, I think they might need some placement, they're not safe at home anymore, what do you recommend? And then you go talk to the family and give them all the resources. You might need home care, home health, or you need to sell your home. What is the process of navigating the next step to transition at their home? So that's what we provide, nurturing care living as a placement, but also a resource to anything that would be the best interest for their care of their loved ones.
Right. Well, I love the idea of nurturing care and nurturing relationships. If you're interested in learning more about what Nurturing Care Living does and who Sheffield is and where her heart comes from, you definitely want to give her a call or visit her website. It's on screen, unless you're listening to this as a podcast, in which case it's in the caption below. Sheffield, thank you so much for coming
Thank you,
today
Brian.
and sharing your heart
Finally,
with us. I
thank
know.
you.
We've been trying to
Yes.
do this for a while, but I'm glad we finally did
Yeah,
it.
and like you said earlier, timing is everything. So
Right.
you nurture the time, and
Here we are.
thank you, Brian.
Awesome. Thanks. Take care.
Can
Thanks,
you do
Sheffield.
this?
Yep. Like that.
No, like
No.
this.
What am I doing wrong?
Like this.
Like that.
Like, see,
Yeah.
this, and then you put like that. It becomes a heart.
Oh, I like that.
See?
Very cool.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.